Good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday Mull for Monday, the 12th of September. With Robert Murray McShane, one of the sections we read is from the Psalms, Psalm 57 and 58. And Psalm 57 has the following heading to it, a superscript, the title. It says, "For the director of music, to the tune of Do Not Destroy of David, a miktam, when he had fled from Saul into the cave." Now, there's a whole lot there that I'm fascinated by. What exactly was the tune, Do Not Destroy? What did it sound like? What's a miktam? It's some poetical term, musical term. We're not quite sure. So it just paints the picture. But a psalm written by David when he had fled from Saul into the cave. And then the psalm starts, "Have mercy on me, my God, have mercy on me, for in you I take refuge. I will take refuge in the shadow of your wings until the disaster has passed." And David writes, "I'm taking my refuge in you, Lord. I'll take refuge in the shadow of your wings." He says it twice. He's going to trust in God. He's going to seek God for his refuge. But at the same time, he's running off with his men and hiding in the back of the cave. He's seeking refuge in the cave. And as I read that, I thought, that's what our life is like. That's what we have to do as Christians. And there are some people and some branches of Christianity and some sects on the borders of Christianity which would say, if you're praying to God, then trust God. If you say, God is my refuge, I'm taking refuge in you, then you stay in your house in Jerusalem or wherever and just trust that God's going to protect you. If you don't do that, you don't have faith. And I've heard that said about things like medication. Oh, I'm praying that God will heal me, but I'm not taking any medicine because I'm trusting in God. David clearly trusted in God, but at the same time, he did everything that he could to protect himself as well. And so as we go through life, it's not one or the other. We don't do what is practically reasonable or trust God. We do both. We do whatever we can to protect ourselves, to provide for ourselves, to heal ourselves. And if that means going to a doctor, getting medication, having operations, whatever it is, we do what we possibly can. But that doesn't mean we're not trusting in God, because at the same time we're praying to God and saying, God, we're taking refuge in you in the midst of the process, and we trust that you will work through the medicine, through the retirement annuity I'm paying off, through whatever it is I'm doing, through my hiding in the cave. I'm trusting in you. I'm taking refuge in you. And we do both together. So as you go through life, we have to be sensible, practical, down to earth, do whatever we can to make provision, do whatever is necessary. But at the same time, we pray to God and we trust that God will also work and will work through what we're doing to help us. And we know in David's case, that is what happened. He was delivered from the hand of Saul quite spectacularly. It's a both and, not an either or. Practicality and faith go hand in hand in our faith. Be encouraged, be strengthened, be blessed.